Hello everyone, this is me, Misty Circuit here, to bring you another Kerbal Space Program video. And last episode, we've done yet another minor planets exploration mission. So we did yet another mission to the outer system, in which we explored more of the minor planets, expansion planets. I believe we did. We went to Kroxlev. Then we went to then we went to we revisited Plock, so we could actually go to the South Pole to actually see the crazy terrain that's on the South Pole. And of course you can see that that's our landing spot there, and that's where we landed when we first went to Plock. And then we also landed on Karen. And then we went to Heveyas, where we landed on it a few times, and then we went to one of each of the moons. And then including this one, which is just like a tiny little comet-looking thing. And then we did Maracas, and then we I think we went home. So that really only leaves two more destinations, at least in the outer system. That being Ervo here, and of course this one's actually kind of a bit interesting. This one actually has an atmosphere, oddly enough, an oxygen atmosphere, but it's really, really thin. So it's not like a plane with jet engines can work on this one. And it has a moon. And then we have Soden here, which is on this really elliptical orbit that takes it really far out from the system. And I believe it has it is one moon as well. It's so dark out here, you can't even see the thing. Whoa, so yeah. So I'm actually going to be sending a ship with some far future propulsion parts in order to, well, not that that's really necessary, but I figured, well, if we're gonna be going out to Soden, we'd probably want some way to get to it more reasonably for our Kerbals, as it's so far away that it might as well be kind of like going to an interstellar destination. So pretty much this is the same like lift stage we've been using for these missions, and the mothership and or the lander is the same, and the mothership is the same apart from the method of propulsion that's being used. And I decided to go with this engine, which it uses fission fragments as the main fuel, and then it also has an afterburning mode, which also uses liquid hydrogen to provide more thrust at the expense of delta V. So it's like more thrust, but the engine uses more fuel, so it's less efficient, but it can help you in a pinch for like certain situations, like circularizing around the planet. Like you might need more thrust there, but for deep space, it'll provide you with a lot of ISP, and thus delta V for efficient deep space maneuvers. Yeah, I'm not sure why I have both this command pod, and then that one. I guess so. So I'll just remove that one. Okay, I think we're ready to launch this and get going. Oh, and I also I actually reduced the number of these engines that I'm using because well, I found that this lift stage actually is kind of overkill. So I think I had 2 of these larger tanks before. Like I have 2 of these stacked on top of each other, but I replaced the second of these longer tanks with one of the shorter tanks, and I cut down the number of engines I'm using. And I did my tests, and this rocket is still sufficient enough to get this to get this into orbit. Oh, and also, since this engine does not require electric charge, or I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yet doesn't require electric charge, so I actually I don't need, I removed the reactor, but I still need these radiators to cool I still need to have some radiators for keeping my main engine cool. And Roy, I just need this. I can just get away with having this the service bay full of RTGs to provide power. So I think we're ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. And it's doing our circularization burn, our orbital insertion. Okay, we're in orbit, but I guess we can use what's left of the stage to help us get into an escape trajectory. Okay, we extend our radiators. And light off our engine. Okay, it's because of the persistent thrust mod, I'm kind of unable to use time warp until I get away from my stages. It's because I use probe cores as part of their construction. They're considered probes. I guess I can just go on the tracking station and delete them. Give me a moment. Yeah, there we go. I think we're gonna go to Ervo first. And well, what we can do is, because we have an interstellar propulsion, we can, instead of actually doing an usual type of transfer, we can instead just do this. And effectively what we're doing is we're just effectively just burning straight for our targets and just kind of disregarding orbital mechanics. It looks like we're gonna have an unintended encounter with Kerbin again, which didn't want to happen, but I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Okay, we're through there. Now we can get back to our burn. Just kind of do a bit of a course correction. And be a rather expensive course correction because we're now going actually quite fast relative to like the orbits of a lot of the stuff in this system, which is why we're actually on a fairly straight trajectory now, but we have the Delta V to do it, so not a big deal. Okay, I think at this point we just pretty much just wait till we actually reach our target. And then as we get closer, we slow down. And I guess now we'll just have to go towards it. Okay, now we just have to, wait till we're in the sphere of influence, and then, burn retrograde till we actually get into orbit around it. And then there's Ervo down there. And then there it is. And we've made it there in just under 3 years. Which is not bad. And I guess we'll do some science from orbit. Now, as light was going to be a bit of an issue being this far out in the outer system, I brought a whole bunch of lights on my spacecraft. Now I'm thinking maybe I have a little too much light. I guess now we will lower our orbit. Oh, it seemed to be going in the opposite direction from the moon, so I guess we'll reverse direction. Okay, yes, there's Ervo more up close. Actually, looks pretty cool. Oh, since this one has an atmosphere, looks like it's gonna be the one time we get to use our atmospheric science unit. And if you want to read the science definitions, feel free to pause the video. And at any of those points where I do science. Yes, we can make use of the afterburning mode here. I guess now we can land. I think it'd be cool to land with like those brighter patches, whatever they are. Or orbiting or going the other way is from what I thought. Whoa, that's weird. Oh, so we're within the atmosphere now. Well, I have no idea if though that's an ocean that we're going towards or yeah, it sort of looks like water. Ooh, this is a pretty cool planet. I've never I've not actually been to this one on kind of much like I said with Hevea and Maracas. I've not actually been to this one off camera, so this is all new to me. Okay, we've landed. Actually, a little bit tempted to maybe see if you could swim over there. Yeah, that's thumbnail worthy right there. Oh, so it suggests that that's not actually water, that's liquid oxygen over there, which is quite interesting. Yeah, let's do an atmosphere analysis, shall we? Though no flavor text for that, it looks like, unfortunately. Because I want to see, we can actually, swim over there. It looks like we can. So I guess it kind of is like water. But, yeah, It's pretty cool. There's like a planet, it's like there's a planet with oceans on its surface this far out in the solar system. I'd like to make it back to our lander, and we're kind of running low on EVA propellant. Yeah, this is definitely a pretty cool planet. Maybe it might be fun to send another mission out here sometime in the future. Maybe exploring the ocean, or maybe we could maybe it might be cool to do a surface base here. Well, who knows? I mean, there are other biomes on this planet, but I think I pretty much chose one of the most interesting areas to land in, so I think we're at a re-rendezvous with the mothership now. Looks like we went the wrong way. Okay, we are now redocked. Okay, so, gonna resettle our science equipment, and Then we're going to go for the moon of this place. And this is Archae. Not sure how that's the right way to pronounce it, but And there's a close-up of Archae. I think we're gonna land now, and then we're going to head for, we'll land on this one once, and then we'll take off, re-rendezvous, and then we'll, head for, the Soden. Oh, that was a bit of a hard landing. No, I don't want to retract my landing gears. I want to turn off my lights. Yeah, it looks like this one also has glitchy surface textures.
And we're reunited once again.